I have to admit, I'm usually not a quick person with editing. Actually, my husband does most of the editing. So I'm going to make my first appeal to the YouTube community and ask people for video comments, but you only have probably one day, or maybe you'll see it on the day. So today is Wednesday, May 30th, and I wanted to share with everyone that Thursday, May 31st, is Walt Whitman's birthday. And I have this idea that everyone could celebrate Walt Whitman's birthday by having 15 minutes of silence. So I don't know if you can count doing your video as part of the thing about silence and not having any machines on, but maybe you could have your 15 minutes of silence and then reflect on it on a video comment to this. So anyway, this is something that I wrote a little while back that explains more about Walt Whitman's birthday. Listen to the waves. Walt Whitman, born close by to me in East Hills, Long Island, has become a touchstone for something more than just beautiful poetry. I first discovered Walt Whitman for myself when he was quoted in a sermon at an interfaith church in Virginia. Then a bookstore colleague of mine read with me from Leaves of Grass, and I was awakened to this powerful voice of self, God, and nature combined. Since then, I have come to realize Whitman's amazing gifts as poet, political figure, as reshaper of language, as prophet, as loving brother, and as complicated and beautiful a person who ever lived. Whitman's sense of self and his poetry are fused with a love and connection to nature. In the book From Noon to Starry Night by Philip Callow, I relished images of Whitman sitting on a hillside near his family home in East Hills, that's by Huntington, Long Island, and listening to the sound of the waves. Whitman credited his constant backdrop of Long Island's pulsing waters for the subtle rhythm and the new poetic language he invented. And as a transcendentalist, he had a genuine passion for the sea, the sun, and the earth over material goods. As I considered what Walt Whitman has meant to me and what I knew he could mean to many other Long Island artists, I thought of a new way to immortalize him, a kind of transcendentalist holiday. On Walt Whitman's birthday, each May 31st, every person and business in Long Island should observe 15 minutes of silence. We could stop mowing our lawn, stop driving the car, turn off all buzzes and drones of machinery, and just listen. Listen to the sound of silence that enfolds us again in the embrace of nature. Listen to the silence that inspires us to art and poetry. Listen to the heartbeat of the waves which, in Walt Whitman's time, you could hear from every point on the island. Now, if you're not from Long Island, I still think you could participate because actually a lot of people take credit for Walt Whitman. His place where he died was in Camden, New Jersey, and they have a special museum for him as well. And also, my theory is that on every place in Long Island years ago you could hear the waves, but everyone might not believe that. And there is, a lot of places in the middle, I'm not sure if you could hear the waves. But wherever you are, if there's a beautiful place of nature or somewhere that will be quiet where you could hear the wind or the water or the waves, maybe you could take 15 minutes of silence and then do a quick YouTube and share with us your profound meditations, or if you think you changed the world or stopped a few minutes of global warming from happening. Thanks.